Hey, welcome back, GSA race fans. We got a good one tonight. I'm Annie Esberg, joined in the booth with trainer Anare.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Doing well. So with John Wayne versus raysfire, this one's definitely going to be fun. We can see that John Wayne is at 7th with, 4 wins, 4 losses, and raysfire at 11th now with 1 win, 7 losses. But that could, that doesn't necessarily mean that John Wayne's going to take it.
Yeah, I think, we're in week 9 of 11 of this tournament. Rays might be mathematically eliminated, but having talked to him in Endless, he has a very positive approach to, these leagues that he plays in and just, kind of a learning experience and having fun. And he's got nothing to lose tonight. He can just go all out.
Yeah, and of course that's one of the things it's always great to see is our competitors who are in it for fun.
Yeah, and if I was Rays, I'd approach this as a free roll. He can ground pound throw, do whatever, speed run any level because he's just gonna have a good time. Where SVJohnWayne, on the other hand, he's in the 7th spot. You got to be in the top 8 to make the tournament. So he wants to win this.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Looks like we start out with a clear condition of defeating at least 4 boom booms. It makes me wonder when it says at least.
Oh dear. Yes, I hadn't noticed that it said at least.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey.
at least with a multiplayer level, though, it's going to be better than single player.
And Kaizo block there to force him down into that blue pipe. Ray's instead taking a fire flower. We'll see if he follows the blue pipe. Yeah, good idea. At least SVJohnWayne knows where the flag is.
Oh no, I saw a Meowser on the screen there when John Wayne was at... Oh no!
Hey, there it is, coming in hot. Joining the party, we got Meowser joining the party, and some more kind of forced Kaizo, kind of forced him to go back and around. Rays, on the other hand, is taking it to this Meowser. He's not afraid.
Oh dear. Well, John Wayne making it through that fire flower spam, or not fire flower, but fire piranha. Really.
Yeah, and getting over in like the cush position where he's got all the fire flowers.
Oh no.
Ray's having nothing to work with, being small Mario, so having to come back and just hoping SVJohnWayne doesn't kill the 4th boom boom before he gets back.
Yeah. Luckily, I mean, one of the boom booms made it up to where John Wayne was waiting, but luckily it was on its last hit.
I want to know how that fire piranha plant came through that pipe to come get him. They're spawning and forcing him through the pipe. Rather interesting.
Yeah, that is a really interesting setup there with those moving fire piranha plants. All right,
and that should be GG for SVJohnWayne.
First win of this match.
Nicely done. Kind of took control right from the start. Figured out where the flag was, and really Rays, when he came in small and John Wayne had the high ground with a fire flower, didn't have a lot of options there.
Yeah, I do have to say, while it can be very fun to watch someone like steal the win condition, right at the end, I tend to like if someone put in all the hard work that they are the one who won.
Absolutely. I'm the same way because playing the minimum amount of verses I do, I am often the one putting in the hard work and getting stolen. So yeah, you're like, come on, game.
Yes, exactly.
And my B rank reflects that story. All right, we got the parachute thwomps here.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, Luigi dying to the fire. I appreciate SVJohnWayne as Luigi and raysfire as Mario, so we can know throughout who our players are.
Yes.
They didn't pick the same character. We appreciate that. Brother against brother, having to kill that Boom Boom. So Ray's heading back. He's got wings on him, so you got to wait for him to come down.
Yep, or actually the worst Boom Boom in my opinion is the winged Boom Boom.
Yeah, and you saw Ray's wanted to keep him toward the ground, but he hit him there, so had to damage boost, and SVJohnWayne did as well.
Ooh, but raysfire managing to hit JohnWayne into that Mad Lad. I think Rays kept the key.
He sure
Nice.
did, and made it through, and oh no! Yeah, he made. Oh,
okay, he did.
Oh, I was sweating for a second.
That was so close.
I believe he was probably holding right when the level creator wanted him to hold left.
Yeah, but he got the win.
Oh, that was very, very close. Good job, Ray. It's 1-1. We're all tied up here. As a quick reminder to chat, and if you're watching us live on Twitch or recorded on YouTube, we're playing versus match. We're going to play at least 13 levels, 13 clears. Whoever wins the most is the winner, but we'll play all 13 regardless.
Yep, and if we have a level that isn't able to be completed for some reason, it doesn't count. We'll have 13 clears.
All right, Dungeon Delver, Legend of Zelda here. So, looking for that the sword, finding a 1-up, waiting. JohnWayne waiting for the sword. Rays has a bit of a lead, but oftentimes, knowing that with link levels, sometimes they can be quite long and involved.
Yeah, but so Rays had that really nice, getting that sword first, but JohnWayne was able to catch up. Ooh, and now neither have a sword.
Yeah, fortunately, Rays has a key, and you can see SVJohnWayne camping that warp pipe. Oh, he gets through! His versus knowledge coming out. I'm kind of surprised he's not going back for a Link outfit when he had the key. We'll see if it's needed here. Oh! Fired. JohnWayne getting a piranha fired right to the face, and Ray's jumping into it.
Just behind. So, JohnWayne now with that lead, since he got the sword first.
And the door's wide open, and he knows that he's got he might damage boost here. But we'll see if he takes it slow and steady, because if you take it slow and steady, you're just helping the person behind you.
Yeah, unless they need that sword the Link outfit.
Yeah, if we come upon a wall that they needed the bomb for. Oh!
JohnWayne getting squished by the thwomp, whereas raysfire able to use his iframes to get through.
Yeah, that was nice work on Ray's part there. And hopefully he can hold down, do the run thing. I love that move. It looks like SV died to a muncher again.
Yep, a checkpoint, yay!
Alright, on off. Use the iframes to get a sword, but maybe go through this time, because he's got a checkpoint. Oh no! Okay, so it looks like he wanted to die to get back to the checkpoint. And maybe looking for a P-switch?
Or there were clouds off to the left?
Yeah.
I see. That on-off switch now, having changed that. But yeah, some sort of P-switch for off to the right.
So yeah, we'll have to do some more, he'll have to do some more investigating around where his checkpoint is.
So luckily, remembering that he has a checkpoint, which isn't always the case with these runners, so he's not pressing start over.
Tricky. All right, SVJohnWayne playing catch up here.
Oh, where did that POW come from?
Yeah, that was the first time I'd seen that as well. And there's the P-switch.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
Well, raysfire, knowing what he was looking for, racing against the P-switch.
Slow and steady.
Ooh.
Okay. Looking for the end. SVJohnWayne is right there. Oh, do you have to bomb down to it?
Yeah, looks
Oh,
like.
how unfair. So once again, it's going to be, someone's probably going to damage boost here. All right, another boss fight. And they both made it through with their Link outfits. And as I said that, Ray's lost his.
Help. Oh.
Yeah, this is not an easy place to get back to because you have to go first, hit the P switch. So SVJohnWayne has a nice padded lead here. Another checkpoint.
Oh no! And with that on-off switch hit, raysfire currently in trouble. He can't get up.
Well, he can hit it here at the checkpoint, and he's right back where he started.
But unfortunately, maybe giving JohnWayne
the win.
Yep.
On-off. Okay, more. Wow. I know SVJohnWayne asks numerous times why Link levels have to be so long. I am sure he is feeling that right now.
It's definitely true. And unfortunately with this boss fight too, with those Potobos stealing the swords, like this is just a painful level.
I think you get the most damage with the strat he's using, where you do the ground pound, the Link ground pound.
Yes.
And there it is. So he's got the key. This might be it. And the axe. Very nicely done. 2-1 SVJohnWayne. Triforce of victory.
Yep. I was going to say, I love that Link, if you're still him at the end, holds up the Triforce.
All right. GG's. Yeah, that was rough there. I wish there might have been another checkpoint before that kind of second Bowser, or the one kind of that they had to bomb into. That would have been a nice place for another checkpoint, because getting back through that P-switch and clouds was a little tough.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it was probably because you can only have one checkpoint per world.
Ah, yeah.
One in the world and one in the subworld. So they probably just picked a spot for it. Unfortunately, not the best.
All right, and we got Rays once again as Mario. I like the consistency of verses where we can once again remember who everyone is. Bit of a kind of a nice little speed run in a way level. Munchers, on-offs. Once again, the first person to throw this POW have the clear advantage. Oh, and he did have the advantage, but he came right into cannon fire.
Oh no! Raysfire
Yeah.
almost made it, but not quite.
I was thinking maybe bringing a Koopa shell wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, especially with all of these fire piranha plants everywhere.
Oh, Ray's taking damage, but SVJohnWayne making it to the checkpoint. So he's checkpointed up, he's got the claws.
Ooh.
And a P-switch. Yeah, waiting nicely for the P-switch. Taking it with him, so Ray's, as long as he holds onto that P-switch, it will not despawn. Or respawn. Oh, okay, little excavation. So when Rays does get here, he'll have the ability to just make it on through.
Ooh.
Oh, but there's the flag.
And JohnWayne gets it.
GG. 3-1 lead. Looking good.
Yeah, and I mean, someone mentioning in chat that, you know, the boss fights in Versus really are that sort of great equalizer, because no matter how far ahead someone was, it takes that extra time that their competitors can catch up.
Yeah, the only way to avoid that is if you have kind of that 4-lane kind of Versus.
Yes.
But that's highly unusual. I mean, not totally unusual, but unusual. Yeah, Rays has to start schmoving to win. Let's see some foxes in the chat to help out your player. What is SVJohnWayne's emotes? Does he have, 10-gallon hats or a horse?
I don't know what his emotes are, but if they aren't those, he should change them.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we got some Fox hype there. Come on, Rays. Looks like he's got a little bit of a lead. SVJohnWayne-ish moving, and Rays finds the abyss. So does John Wayne. They're YOLOs. They're YOLOs left him hanging. So it looks like they got a possible 3 red coins, but nobody is bothering to pick them up unless they have to.
Yeah, and since we haven't seen a red door yet, they're of course being like, well, I don't know if it's necessary. But
yeah.
They also went off the edge of the world though, so who knows?
Yeah, and maybe that green warp pipe? Because I think they've both tried to YOLO from there, so let's see if they go through the warp pipe.
Oh, yep.
All right, and we got a checkpoint. So we're gonna look for another nice checkpoint. We're gonna look for another warp pipe to go back into the main world to find the flag. And yeah, we got some Let's Go John Wayne hype in there too. Yeah, hype up your players, y'all. I love both of these guys. SVJohnWayne does a lot for tournaments, and Rays and his squad are some of my favorite people to watch.
Yes, and by the way, in chat they're saying John Wayne's emotes are wolves.
All right, SVJohnWayne finding the other warp pipe back to victory and taking the flag 4-1. Yeah, if he could have done the midair box jump, he would have won the moral victory just for in a versus doing a midair box jump.
Definitely.
I actually, I was talking to Blue Chocobo once, and he said he really likes the builder outfit just for that reason, where he can midair if he needs to, create a box in midair. So it's definitely at this expert level something that can be done.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, Goomba.
Could do those.
Goomba to the High Castle. This versus is a one shot.
Oh.
So they're not. I don't believe they're going to respawn. There's a let's start over option. Iframes.
Yeah, I don't think this one is really a worth it. Probably gonna, I would hope, skip this one. Oh!
His iframes, he made it through with a nice jump, so he's got one chance, and that was it. Only got one shot, and all right, very nice gentlemanly match. Let's start over.
Interesting choice to start over as opposed to actually skipping, but looks like it worked for John Wayne.
Yeah, and he has a checkpoint, which means raysfire gets to sit back while SVJohnWayne will have another shot at this.
Yep.
Oh, just missing it just by some toes. And the let's start over. Let's see. And Rays once again. Good Texas gentleman. Looking for another matchup. I really hope Rays can at least get the jump this time. Nope. And it's SVJohnWayne's to win again. Yeah, this is kind of a good, single player level. And every time John gets one shot at this, because any misses, they got to start over. And he should know that it's a big jump, and he makes it.
Yeah, these Kaizo levels, are absolutely great for, as you said, single player. But I think because he missed that one shell.
Yep. Missed the one shell. It went the wrong direction. Maybe if he could have bounced on the second one a little longer, he would have had a chance, but all right. Let's start over. Give up. Yeah, that's better. He had 3 options. It's kind of cruel to make your opponent just keep letting you kind of get the lead and starting over.
Yeah, I mean, and it's one of those ones where you just have to. The other person, unfortunately, can't do anything. So I think it makes most sense to go ahead and skip that one.
Yeah, let's find a better versus level, something that these two players can, let's get the favorite one. I want a Yoshi where you slurp up your partner. That's my favorite.
Yes.
What's your favorite toxic move, trainer?
I would definitely say throwing into spikes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Enzi. She handed you a cough drop. All right, we got Checkpoint City here. It looks like Mario has a Shelmet, but it looks like SVJohnWayne found his and damage boosted through.
Ooh.
Hitting the on-off. And it looks like we need this bomb. All right. And a P-switch.
Yeah.
Does he have to go under and hit that question mark block?
No, there's a P-switch up above that the on-off block was, I think, allowing to move.
Uh-huh. All right.
I saw it very briefly.
So kind of an escort level for the P-switch?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Unfortunately, it looks a bit like a blind escort.
Yep, they have to get up there now. Hit that one more on off, and oh.
Now the P-switch is ready to come down. Here it comes.
There we go.
All right. raysfire taking a little bit of a lead here and hitting the checkpoint first. SVJohnWayne's right behind him. And damage boosting, whereas SVJohnWayne has to go back to the checkpoint.
Other way around.
Oh, thank you, trainer.
No issue. Oh, John Wayne, because of that damage boost, making it to the flag first.
Well done. 5-1 lead. Yeah, violinist. Trainer got my back. She understands.
Hey, I get it. It's really easy to confuse them, especially
the
in
brothers
the
look so much alike. They're almost identical.
I know. There's
they're both
Luigi
plumbers.
and Red Luigi.
They've been doing the same job for 30 years. It's hard to tell them apart. Yeah,
right.
chat. Yeah, confused me too. Okay. But definitely we got SVJohnWayne as Mario, raysfire as Luigi, brother against brother.
Oh no. And this level looks painful.
All right, so we got a lot of magic Koopas just trying to bounce on their heads. SVJohnWayne's got a bit of a lead, finds a fire flower. Is Rays going up and out? Where's Rays?
Oh!
There's the flag!
John Wayne finding that flag.
Yeah, SV 6-1 lead. He is making sure he stays in the hunt for this tournament.
Yeah, so one more win and John Wayne will take this match.
However, as you know, chat, we will still play it to 13, regardless of the outcome.
And of course, there is always a chance that raysfire comes back. Like, it's not, determined just yet.
That is absolutely correct. Blue platform platforming. All right. And at least the decent thing in verses about this is these respawn. So there's your favorite move.
There we go. Throwing into a hazard.
SVJohnWayne throwing Rays into the spike and hitting the checkpoint. Oh, but getting sawed.
Just as raysfire hits a muncher.
Fortunately for SVJohnWayne, has that checkpoint.
Yeah, and he's doing good jumps here in regards to the saws. Oh, well, I said something, so commentators curse. I'm sorry, John.
So Ray's still trying to make it to the checkpoint. Yeah, some real tight jumps. She's right there.
There we go.
And now he's gonna, they did respawn. He can see how far behind he is, because they didn't have him respawn yet. So.
Oh no. Well, and John Wayne getting that 7th win.
Excellent work, John Wayne, making sure he stays in the tournament. That will keep him in the top 8 spots where he needs to be to move on in a couple weeks as we start our tournament.
Yes, so that has to feel good for John. But of course, more wins is still good within the match to get, that higher point total.
Yeah, and because there might be a lot of people right in that middle pack. So you're gonna want to definitely make sure you have enough wins to be at the top of that pack, should there be anyone on the bubble. All right. It looks like this time Luigi, SVJohnWayne is Luigi, and Rays is Mario. Waiting on a platform to come back to him.
It's interesting. I wonder if there's any particular reason for that on-off switch.
Yeah. And at no point did I see a platform.
Nope.
So is it just a jump?
Huh. It might be messed up because of multiplayer, but normally you would at least see it first.
And it looks like SVJohnWayne did make that jump. I guess the usefulness of the on-off is it would stop those red cannons coming down on your head. But also, I think you might not get the fire flower.
Yeah.
All right. So, Rays has a bit of a lead on these claws. And unless you're
nice,
really good, you can bounce off somebody's head, but generally it's 1 claw per person.
Yeah, and unlike, I believe it's 3D World where you can butt bounce and knock your opponent out.
Rays has a chance on this one because he hit those bullet bills, and I'm guessing those aren't respawning anytime soon. If at all.
Yeah, the Bullet Williams are one of those ones that don't necessarily respawn.
Yeah, so that should be GG for Rays.
Nice. Rays found the end and got it. Well earned.
Yeah, well done. And 2-7. Keep on with it, Rays. Have fun, enjoy yourself, and keep on crushing SVJohnWayne's dreams. I kid. I have huge respect for everyone that plays in this league. They're just incredible across the board.
And yes, NZ, I did call a ground pound a butt bounce.
Hey, we have our own lexicon, GSA trademarked. You know, she's got her name in the dictionary.
Yep.
All right, so we got Rays as Mario, and his brother is trying to ground pound him. Oh, what is this? Oh, come on. So when you get in, you can't. If you get to the bottom, you need to just go straight wall jump up and over. If you go down, it's a. Oh, there it is again. They both had their turn going into this troll level.
This is, I'm guessing more, or I don't know. I want to say less than a troll level. It's more of like you have to be super precise. But because we're not seeing any further into the level, I don't know.
Ray's trying to butt bounce him. Yeah, I like the butt bounce. Okay, one more shot. Who's gonna get their turn in this little? Oh, there we go. Ooh. All right.
And they both get through.
Nice. Oh no. Unfortunately, Rays hits a spike and has to start over. SVJohnWayne's got a nice comfortable lead, so. Oh yeah. Fortunately, Rays figured out that he had to press start over rather than.
Oh no.
What? It never spawned. Nothing ever spawned in that first section, maybe because it's there's 2 people playing this, but it's either got to be. Oh, that was nice attempt on SVJohnWayne's part. Yeah, Ray soft locked himself. The first time he restarted, he figured it out, but the second time. Oh, there it is. SVJohnWayne with the amazing strats, deserving that win 8-2.
Wow.
He did a great, there was nothing, the bomb wasn't spawning where it was. He did a wall jump into the second bomb. Just really beautiful jump there.
Yeah, especially because that first bomb wasn't there. That was really impressive, him getting that long jump off the bomb to the door.
Yeah, well-deserved win there.
Definitely.
All right.
3 levels, or at least 3 clears left in this match.
Yeah. As we know, 3 clears can actually be 6. 6 levels. We had a great not give up one last week. Really screaming ahead in a game that NZ and Jay Dizzle were commentating. All right, and let's see. We got Rays as Mario and SVJohnWayne as Luigi.
Oh, both getting eaten.
And there's a star. That's what you want to see in this Porky Puffer Piranha Creeper level. Give me that star and looking for the fire flower, but maybe there's another star there.
Yep.
Avoiding the block and instead trying to go through.
Alright, Ray's still having that second star.
And SVJohnWayne trying to avoid the Porky Puffers. Whereas Rays is taking the high ground and looking to go to the Warp Pipe. To victory? Warp Pipe to victory?
Well, Warp Pipe to subworld that seems fairly straightforward. Oh
All
no!
Coming right back out where he started. Well,
Oh no! And then he got eaten.
all right,
least
yeah,
he
thanks,
gets a
chat. I love the
star.
commentary too. Whether it's me or all these lovely lovelies, we have a good time here.
Yeah, thank you. I agree with that. We have a lot of good commentators.
All right, and finding a 1-up on SVJohnWayne's side. That's always necessary.
Trying to figure out where they
Where to go.
are going. Yeah. I
Ah,
wonder
we got
if...
the bomb excavation.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it looks like. All right, there's a little gap. Can he make it before he gets Porky Puffered? Oh, hey, and Ray's still taking that damage boost so he can be small and make it through. And there is the play. Can he get there? Woo! Yeah. Rays 3-8, and avoiding all of that enemy at the end. That was close.
That was very clutch there, getting in between all the Porky Puffers and everything.
Yeah, I imagine maybe using one more bomb to stay big rather than damage boosting, but who am I to say? He won the game. GG's.
Yep. He got it, so that's the important thing.
Yeah, as I mentioned, and somebody else in the chat mentioned, damage boosting is how I win levels. Damage boosting is my strat. Rule number 1 for me, rate with hold rate is damage boost. Okay, it looks like we got SVJohnWayne as Mario throwing his little brother into the spikes. Your move there.
Yup.
And these little jumps. And Ray's trying to iframe that, which he does. They both get through. Now it's a fight over the P-switch. Yeah.
Neither of them
Alright.
wanting to hit it, of course.
Let's both stand here. And, yep, there we go. Getting through the P-switch door first. Oh, that was a nice move by Mario, the slide and bypassing his brother Luigi. But they're both having to wait on the flames. And both making it through. Jump! All right, and the boost. And Ray
Oh no!
Oh, he got the boost, but he got spiked. Having to go to the start. SVJohnWayne having to make this precision jump. And looking for the Kaizo. GG, 9-3.
GG. One more clear on this match.
Yeah. Oh, that was a fun. You got to see, a brother get spiked to the head. And then Rays had that lead, and it was just, where the spikes were, they were coming down instead of going up when he was getting through that section and just got spikied.
Yeah.
Yeah, violinist. Yeah, always with the lead John Wayne had, he might as well take the time to look for that Kaizo block, because how many levels have you seen on a speed run or anything where they put that singular Kaizo block at the end? Just
Yeah.
you know what's gonna happen.
Yep. All right, so I want to point out the name of this level is Fire Flowers Are Dangerous in all caps.
Which means avoid them, and it looks like they both read. Oh, and they both got them. And this is super difficult because they respawn, and they're just single block jumps.
All right. Oh no!
I love how that shoots out fire flowers right at you. But SVJohnWayne wants to probably know the lore here. I'm gonna go look for a key. And the same for Rays as Luigi. He wants to know the lore.
Interesting.
All right, you got to get past this before it shoots out. Single jump, single jump.
Nice.
Okay.
John
Still
Wayne
needing to
showing
find a
off.
key. Probably this Goomba.
Yep. But unfortunately now blocked from the door.
Oh, this is a start over or give up. Their choice.
I
Dealer's
think it's
choice.
just I think it's just messed up because it's multiplayer.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of this being the last clear we're gonna do, give up, showing up right at the end, making sure to give up, making sure to want to stay in the tournament as well.
They get some more play time.
That's right. We got another level. We got a great race coming up after this as well. So stick around, chat. I Carry You and IPK coming up after this. Whoa. Looking forward to that.
All right. Bounce ship, standard, short, and sweet. Sounds like I'm expecting there to be a bunch of hazards as well. So maybe not.
All right. And finding a power-up. Mario finding a power-up. And Ray's finding the opening to nothingness. SVJohnWayne hitting these note blocks up and over, riding them nicely. Probably looking, oh, that's a power-up you want. Can he get enough speed to fly over the whole dang thing?
Not quite, it doesn't look like.
And here's a checkpoint. So having another shot.
But that cape definitely making a huge difference, good benefit here.
Yeah, nice.
Oh no!
Oh, he fell off the note block. So this is Ray's turn.
Oh, no!
He got squished. Oh no. And he hadn't made the checkpoint yet, so Ray's is still looking for the checkpoint.
Yeah, so Ray's having to go again. John Wayne seeing if, there we go, he can get a cape.
All right, slow and steady. He's got a nice lead, and he knows, oh no!
Oh.
A little impatient there maybe, didn't want to wait on the snow blocks or thought he could make it. Oh, Ray's getting sawed.
Oh no.
Sawed in half.
Unfortunately, raysfire having to start over again.
Yeah, okay, so the note blocks are in place. Having to avoid the Koopa and the saw. Or using the Koopas. Yep, okay.
There we go.
Woo! I was with you. And damage boosting the victory. Excellent work, SVJohnWayne. GG's. Taking that 10-3. really looking good.
Yeah, and those extra points will definitely help him with the upcoming tournament or finals.
Yeah, and let's see if we can get anyone in the booth to talk about that excellent performance. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what I want to ask him. Yeah, baby. That was for my child rather than for chat. Sorry about that. All right. It looks like Rays is heading out. We'll see if we can get SV.
You can.
Hey, we can get
Hello.
SV. Well, welcome, SVJohnWayne. First starting out, GG's 10-3.
Thanks. Happy with that one.
You're feeling good about that?
Yeah. There were, every match I'm going to look back and see things I could have done better, but I can't complain too much about that result, no.
Yeah, and in terms of where you're at in the tournament, you have to be really feeling good in week 9 with that win.
Oh, yeah, I can't complain at all. Like, I'm going to be 5-4 after this. Buka dropped out, as far as I'm aware, so I don't have a match next week, so I'll be 6-4 after that. So I'm guaranteed to end on a winning record now, if nothing else.
Yeah, very helpful going into the finals part of this tournament. We noticed you often, when you could, you would throw your brother into spikes every opportunity you got.
Yes, I love doing that. Just brotherly love.
Brotherly love. Let me ask you, I asked Trainer, what's your favorite toxic move? Anything that gets you the W, or do you have a favorite?
Ooh. I don't know. I'm partial to the cat suit personally, just being able to continuously dive someone off. I think it takes more skill than like the hammer suit where you just kind of mash the button and get someone closer to an edge. Timing the cat suit dives repeatedly to knock someone off is, I think, my favorite.
And also being able to steal any clear condition with the cat suit's really super nice.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I will say I'm also somewhat partial to the body block in SMB1. It's a game type where, you're not supposed to be able to interact with the other players. You can't pick them up, you can't pick up items, stuff like that. But if you can just bump into them as they're making a jump, have them hit you and fall down,
Yeah.
it's very hard to pull off, but it feels really good when you do it.
I agree with that because it's so tough in SMB1 to really do anything. Like you said, you can't pick up, there's no ground pound, all the other fun things we get. So yeah, if they're trying to jump across a chasm and you got a little bit of a lead or something and can just boink.
Yep, it feels
And
so good.
That's the fun of Versus, eh? I mean...
Yeah, the whole point of the game is, interacting with other players and trying to prevent them from winning. So
while you do your work of winning.
Yeah, and you're going to do anything possible that you can do to win. I mean, there's so many creative ways that I'm sure Nintendo didn't even think about when this came out. They wouldn't have had to push the update to prevent blocking doors with the builder suit if they had thought of that ahead of time. But
yeah, I love that move. I believe that's been corrected, but when you could block doors with P-switches and boxes, and those are great moves.
You still can do it in 3D world with springs, boxes, P-switches, all that kind of stuff. You just have to know which game types it works in, which ones it doesn't.
So I was really thinking about you when you were playing that long Link level.
Oh gosh.
And that you came through in the end, and that was as long as a Link level as you see.
Yep, I have made my opinion on Link levels very known so far. They are always extremely long, and I was a little frustrated dying early on in it, but then it's like, it's a Link level, it's gonna keep going. It even had you loop back into other areas you had gone through before. And then there were multiple boss fights at the end of it.
Yeah, and in a way, you just really, I think it was the second boss where you had to bomb to go get him, where Rays died, and that was kind of it. I mean, he just couldn't make it back in time after you took the lead there.
Yep, after he had lost his Link suit there, I put a bomb on one of the platforms and stood on the other, knowing if he went to the other platform, he'd likely blow up, or if he went on mine, I could just ground pound him down, and there was no way he was going to survive down below with the Bowser Jr. and all the Goombas.
Once again, great Versus. As a commentator, I really enjoy it.
Yep. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and hope everyone else did too. It's a lot of fun to play.
Well, and so I'm just curious because we talked a little bit about the fun of verses. Do you prefer verses to say just the standard, like endless?
You know, if you had asked me before the season started, I absolutely would have said yes. I think getting into the expert league and all the other stuff combined with this, doing endless on streams more, like I think I've warmed up to a lot of the other aspects of the game because I used to just do verses, so I don't know that I have a strong preference anymore. I just like the game
Nice.
overall.
Nice. That's great.
Yeah, and you're definitely a staple in the community, helping, create tournaments, keeping the hype up. Even with, I know, the long hours that you mentioned you put into your work, you find time to keep gaming. So, GG's.
Thanks.
GG's,
It's
definitely.
always fun.
All right. Thank you, SVJohnWayne. Any parting words?
Nope. Just enjoy I Carry You getting smashed by IPK next.
Well, then you can go in it with, eyes wide open and just once again have fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. And for you, trainer, thank you so much for commentating as always.
Yes, thank you for joining me as well.
All right, and I really appreciate it. Chat, please stick around. We got a great one coming up. I Carry You versus IPK at 7 p.m. So do not go anywhere. And I believe we will be getting some information from Pace. Please join us in Maryland in May if you can. Thank you, trainer, and I will see you next weekend.
They are synced.
They are synced now. Do whatever. In the lead again.
Wow.